Welcome to another episode of Can You Connect? And this is Mr.WalkThatWalk. And today's episode, we are going to be going over people who are having struggles with grief. And we're going to be going over, one of them is the part of the DSM-5 before it was as a study, and the other one is going to be the actual definition that they put in the following DSM-5. So the first one is persistent complex bereavement disorder. The individual experienced the death of someone with whom he or she is close, has a close relationship with. Since their passing, at least one of the following symptoms is experienced on more days than not and clinically significant to a high degree, and has persisted for at least a year after their passing. And for kids, it's 6 months. So number one is a persistent yearning and longing for the deceased person. In young children, yearning may be expressed in play and behavior, including behaviors that reflect being separated from or also reuniting with a caregiver or another attachment figure. Intense sorrow and emotional pain in response to the person's passing. Preoccupation with that person who has passed away, and preoccupation with the circumstance of the person with their death. And in children, the preoccupation with the person who passed may be experienced through the themes of play or behavior, and may extend to the preoccupation with the possible death of others that's close to them. So maybe it's a worry that other people may pass away as well. Since that person's passing, at least 6 of the following symptoms are experienced on more days than not to a high degree, and persistent for a year for adults and 6 months for kids. This is marked difficulty accepting the person's passing, and for kids, sometimes it depends on how much they're able to comprehend. Experiencing disbelief or emotional numbness over the loss. Difficulty with positive reminiscing about the person who passed. So it's struggling to have a positive memory about them. Bitterness or anger related to the loss. Maladaptive appraisals about oneself in relation to the person who passed, so there's self-blame. Excessive avoidance of reminders of the lost one, so they'll avoid a place, situation. And in children, the avoidance of the thoughts and the feelings of the person. And they also have a desire to die in order to be back with the person they lost. Difficulty trusting other individuals since the person passed. Feeling alone or detached from other individuals since the death, and feeling that life is meaningless or empty without the person who passed away, or the belief that one cannot function without them. There's confusion about one's role in life or diminished sense of one's identity, feeling that a part of oneself has passed away with them. There's difficulty and reluctance in the pursuit of interest in since the loss of the person, and the plan of the future of friendships and activities. There's trauma involved if the person life was taken away by another person or if they took their own life. So there'll be trauma with that. Or if the person suffered before they pass away. And the one that was actually put up was, let's see if we could get it up. An individual, this one in the other DSM is prolonged grief disorder. So this person may experience intense longing for the person who has passed away, and or feelings preoccupied by thoughts of the person and the kids may focus on just the circumstances on why they passed away. Additionally, the surviving individual may experience feelings of being in shock or disbelief about the lost one, and insecurity of uncertainty about where they fit into the world without the person who is not there, which often undermines their sense of belonging, meaning, purpose, and self in the survivorship experience. These symptoms are associated with a significant distress and or problems performing daily activities at home and work, and important areas of family life. Prolonged intense grief is dispelling and affects somebody every day functioning in a way where typical grieving may not. So the other symptoms that they're saying is the person is dealing with struggles with their identity. So they feel like a part of themselves has left with them. They have a marked sense of disbelief about the person who passed away, avoidance of reminders about the person who passed, intense emotions of pain, anger, bitterness, sorrow related to the person passing, difficulty with engaging with friends or pursuing interests or making plans for the future, feeling emotionally numb, absence of expression, and feeling that life is meaningless without the person they lost, and also going over intense loneliness and feeling alone and detached from other people. So yeah, that will go over the definition in DSM, and we'll do another one to explain how, what it may look like if you know somebody going through it. So, of course, we're going to be supporting a Black-owned business, and I know I don't remember it. Let's see. It is right. One of my family members, a herbalist. She makes teas and puts other herbs together to help with people's health and help them improve it. So I'll put all her information, her link tree in the description, to where you could either buy the products or have coaching from her to help improve your health. Of course, definitely support the musician who does the intro and the outro songs, the person who does my avatar, and myself. I'm a clinical social worker for the state of Maryland, so I could do individual, couples, and family therapy. So, yeah, definitely thanks for watching, and y'all have a good rest of the night or a good rest of the day.